the player came to see that they are going to discuss this much again, and also with the banning phase all up again with the third match also.
Yeah. So we will see what is actually gonna going on for this. While for the side of team GPX, after Baxia Minotaur, now they don't want the Minotaur to be picked by the side of Bigetron era because they know the potential of that hero if it's used perfectly. Great here. Now for this Valentina, along with that one that has been banned, another hero that they need to eliminate here. What is the options from the side of team Bigetron? They might be wants to go for the Guinevere, that can be an options, but for GPX Basreng, they might want to go for another options. Aside of Guinevere, that is still left up, and Nolan is also like can be a chance for Bigetron era side. But we thought that Navaria from both of the sides is just like looking great for the mages here. I mean, like the gourd has been used previously by the side of Bigetron era, but from the side of Team GPX, are they gonna be trying to go for another kind of hero? Or maybe they were like, okay, we stick to what we know here. We can go for the Farsha, we can go for the Lilia, or maybe even the Lunox, which is not very popular lately, but also can be an option. But there you go, a Guinevere along with a Matilda first pick coming from the side of GPX Basreng. It can be combined with another hero, maybe another just like what she was asking before from Vey, but also can be used by a Farsha. But Bigetron era, after looking with that kind of mobility hero from the side of GPX Basreng, they might want to go for something aggressive, but I don't think that is gonna be the case. Like Zhao Hat, how long is it already since I saw Zhao Hat? It's been a while. It's gonna be wild if they're picking it though.
It's okay, it's just going to be a very targeted one. It's just a boom, clash, and just getting thrown to the back.
But now, a Brody with a Grok, it's so much better. It's much more makes sense. I mean, like with the wall charge, with that Tarapat memory, they can play quite aggressive, and we know that how Vivian play with the Grok. It's just like super interesting. She always like play aggressively. She always plays with tons of surprises towards the opponent. But with that, GPX Basreng, they might want to go for maybe situation. Oh, the Varia along with the Teresa. This is looking strong by GPX with that Matilda, with the Navaria along with Teresa. To be honest, Martis should be an option here. I don't know if Bigetron will take that chance or not.
Okay, for Bigetron era, finally securing onto that Farsha though. In the second match, it was actually banned out. But remember that the heroes are actually thinning in, and they've banned on the 1-1, the Guinevere, and also that Valentina, thinning out a lot of potential heroes. But then again, closing off that Bruno, because both teams, they don't really want to face that right now, so let's just close it in. And for GPX Basreng, I think it would actually be pretty nice also closing into the jungler, or maybe an EXP lane. But actually, knowing that the Grok would actually be a flex pick though, either as a roamer or even as a EXP lane, we've never known.
But which one are you prefer? Is it going for a roamer or even going for a AXP? For a Grok? Which one that you prefer for this?
If there is a support hero as a roamer though, there is a a lot of heal. I would actually prefer that the Grok as a roamer. An extra body, I might say. Either you go as a hybrid tank, or even go full-blown Groxin. But if you're going to be a Groxin, it would have to be like a lot of potential there. You are going to give a lot of damage, but at the same time, you cannot tank that much damage given by the enemy. So I would say that it's a pretty good risk. It may be a good pick, but we have to see the combination of the lineup first.
Okay. I was thinking about Esmeralda to be picked by the side of Bigetron era, to be honest. Iceberg, Esmeralda, but with the Iceberg that has been eliminated by the side of GPX Basreng. Because I think like they need someone who is as strong as Teresa, or at least can try to eliminate the potential of big war happen. Uranus, Esmeralda, it's the same concept, and also one of the hero coming from the side of this Fumi. But if it's not that, Khalid might be one of the options as well if they want to dive in. But if they are not going for that, Masha, if they want to go and aim for a backliner, but if it's not, I think they can try to pick over the jungle first. Like it's either Martes or even going for something else. But yeah, it's Lapu Lapu. Okay, it much more makes sense if it's Lapu Lapu, since Lapu Lapu is just like very situated kind of war with the Justice Blade along with the Bravest Fighter. But I do like how they are going with this, like how they are having their moment to choose what they want on the hero list. Now, for GPX, Cloud and what are they going for this? I mean, like the CC is enough, the damage is enough. What are they aiming for? Assassins? If they want to go for assassins, I think it's still a very good one, to be honest.
Lancelot?
No, a Joy that is still open. Okay, this is looking interesting. Franco, Bigetron, but no, I don't think that is gonna be the case. They need someone who is gonna be the best jungle at this point. No.
Going up against the Joy, you need somebody with either a stun or
that's the case. I mean, like, who is gonna be the stun here? Akai is already eliminated. Look at that one.
Leaving only the Grok though.
Going for the jungle against a Cloud. I don't think it will be a good case here. I don't think it will be a good case.
It won't be a great trade-off though. Maybe they try to pick a pick-up hero.
No. Zilong? Martes.
Martes. They are really going to be strong in this one.
And that is the most possible pick here for the side of Bigetron era, the Martes pick. The Martes pick for this one. Alright. The draft already been done. Joy, Martes, Cloud, Brody, Matilda, Grog, Terizla, Lapu, Navaria. I'm here with the draft on the Land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand final of Unipin Ladies Southeast Asia Championship 2023. This is Bigetron era versus CPS Basreng.
For the third game of the day, 1-1, and we'll see who will able to secure number 2.
Oh ho ho ho! Now, GPX, I think like for them right now, they really need to have early aggression with the Funi, Violet along with Tal. I think like they need to go that way. While for Bigetron era, they need to have the snowball on Vival. That's the most important part in the first 3 minutes. First 4 minutes even. But look at that. Even Tal was being super aggressive towards the side of Vival, giving information where's the position of Vival, giving the chances for them to actually get something. And this Chinzy need to have the space. Really.
Okay, but for GPX Basreng, finding out a good way though. A great way actually for to maneuver here around. If I might say that for Caramel, it's going on quite aggressively. Even tried to take on that jungler. They jungle onto the Bigetron era side, but Vival is quite aggressive too. She doesn't want to just give it up that way. Even so that the Martis really tries to pin down here, and Bigetron era is just fully on for the setup, going in, trying to charge in again, bit of a stun here, and Dahl just being in with that, and a first blood with that decimation, following up another Jinchao and a double kill onto the side of Bigetron era. Is just too aggressive.
It's too aggressive. It's showing a lot of potential here. Bigetron era able to secure its first 2 kills on the hand of Vival. We were mentioning this before, like if they are able to put a snowball on the side of Vival, it might cause a lot of things for the side of GPX. It will trouble them. And now people aiming for that turtle. They want to get something. And now with the Astral that is showing the positions of Bigetron era. Look at that one. Fumi aiming for Tal. Where's the position of the opponents? They really want to play aggressively, pushing back everyone. And I don't think Caramel want to jump in over that. But Rhythm of Joy has been used here. Turtle has been resetted. But Violet now in the middle of the big war. Justice Blade. But that one was saving Violet from a nasty damage from the side of Bigetron era without any skills, without a Federal Strike. I think they would just go and secure that turtle without any contest from the side of GPX Basreng.
Okay, Bigetron era is going headstrong for this one, and they are just really trying to push in on what happened into the second game. They really want to get that point because right on to the third one, I can see that early aggression from Bigetron era is just so immense. You can even feel that they are really fighting for it here up to that studio. Wowee. Okay, but so far then again, trying to find a great moment. Vivo actually secured onto a 6th level, same as Caramel, but Vivo so far has gotten that 2 kills. That bit of a snowball in the early has gained a lot for them. And Rhythm, okay, with that electrifying beats onto the side of Bigetron era, but a bit of a stun there. Okay, BTR getting all of that damage and a killing spree though. With that circling eagle, didn't really get the chance to stun really anyone else, but Vivo is just slowly hiding onto the back because waiting for the right moment, getting onto Chincha or even Funi. Pressing down from Bigetron era that much with a blazing duet, finding out Shell, but it's just being here. Moving on to the back with a bit of a kiss there by Bruno. Bit of a stunt, but they need to move back because Bigetron era decided to change their focus or even pivot to something else.
Almost getting for Chell, but Chell was like, nope, not for this one. The strike coming from the side of Brody was like, not for this one. I'm not letting you get anything on my hand. But GPX, no. Caramel was being picked up. That is a high movement coming from the side of Bigetron era with 3 kills so far. They are leading by 2,000 gold. Now that is a huge homework for GPX and Bigetron. They seems know what they want, and they are looking good with that. With the visions coming from Vivian, how she is able to open up a lot of bushes, trying to pin down the location of the Novaria, especially from Violet and Chinchao. Chinchao was trying so hard to have the space to farm. Well, for Vival, now she's trying to get over the total. But on the other hand, we're seeing Funi that is being picked off in the hand of Fumi. Funi, they're not really get along together inside of the Light of Dawn.
Similar names, but it's just like twins.
It is.
They won't get along all of the times, but
no, on the game.
Yeah, on a game, of course. In real life, they're probably just bestie enjoying coffee every afternoon.
Definitely.
But after all of that, they are still just trying to push on to the bottom turret. And for the middle lane, still calm and collected. Even Shell got that objective though.
Now, Bigetron looking so disciplined, looking so strong. They are like in a right tempo, like the fast tempo that they are always going for. This is 4-0 and aiming for more. Violet, the Astra is there, showing the potential, showing the movement from the side of Bigetron era. This Chell is just like very free on the top lane. No one is actually disturbing the position of Chell, while on the bottom lane, it's quite hard for Chao to even for Chinchao to actually collect some gold, try to get something on that hat. Well, Tal here, it's just a hard thing to do when you are not in the winning condition situation, but want to know where's the position of the opponents. Like, it's a lot of risk to go in to try to seek the position. Well, we never know what kind of things that might happen, but Circling Eagle forced to be used here to go on Chal, while Chal was helping Genie to get over the kill, but that penalty zone looking so good, but there is no follow-up damage. There's nothing that can help Violet to secure the kill towards Vivian or even going for Chinzy. So for GPX side, it was a losing side with 2 members has been picked off.
Okay, but so far so good. Need to move back because remember that the third turtle is going to emerge right now. And Bigetron Era is just eyeing on that. They've been on that setup. They've started that the moment the turtle is going to on. But the question is, will GPX Basreng really try to contest on that? Because so far Bigetron Era really hasn't much of a lead, and yet it's a free secure turtle for Bigetron Era.
No, Fumi aiming for Chinchao here, but Chinchao able to return back. Chinchao was being picked off once, and so far it's slowing actually the progress of the Cloud. We know that actually Cloud needs tons of items, but even look at that level of this Chinchao, it's still not double digit, while Chao is already reaching level 10, so it's we can see the differences on their farm and even going for the gold. The differences is like 4,000 on the hand of Team Bigetron Era. Like Chao being fed with tons of items, tons of gold, Malefic Roar, Heptasis, that is enough with the Tauropart memory, and halfway through the Rose Gold Meteor. Maybe going for the Demon Hunter Sword if they want to, because they are forced to fight with a Teresa, so it's a good option as well for their Cloud. Demon Hunter Sword going for the golden stuff, but after that, it's not gonna be that easy for a Cloud to deal that damage towards Bigetron Era because of the damage and also the item's defense.
Okay, they're trying to start up a fight here. Violet being true in the front, Feather Airstrike falling up to the backside. Even wouldn't let Violet escape, almost being the next target here by Tal, but Vival is still fully uncommitted to that. Decimation is activated, but then again, needs to move back because remember, Tal's HP is still thick.
The blocking over the barrier because of the barrier is just like looking good here, coming from the side of Vivian. She knows what she wants. She knows how to distract the players from GPX, and it's just like looking so fine here. Funi finishing up with the Lightning Truncheon. Now, Bigetron wants to focus over the turret. But Circling Eagle, Big Force, along with the Tauropart memory. It's actually pretty good for the side of Bigetron Era with 8 and 0, and Vival finishing off with the Sky of Guardian Helmet. Now, this might be a big war.
Okay, then again, BTR is just trying to start in. Violet forced to use the Flicker out the penalty zone, also used for a defensive move, but still playing it calm, collected, chill, because the Lord is arriving and Bigetron Era is going to start off to that Lord, remembering that GPX don't really got that vision there, but I might say it's a free Lord. Without even a contest, it will be Bigetron Era's.
And now with the Lord that is being held by the side of Bigetron Era, they might march down towards GPX Basreng. They might want to go and try to secure even for the best turret, because despite that this is the first Lord, they are in the lead on this. They're 7,000 leading the gold by 7,000. The economy on their side, even the items is on their side. It's just much more makes sense if they are able to secure a high ground, at least one of them. Because for me, Vivian always have the way to have a really good barrier to put the wild chest, but look at that! Cheesy even able to secure 1-point kill without dive or commitment. It's just looking good with the Lord that is marching on the top. Chinzi with the Divine Glaive, Chell with that Demon Hunter Sword, and Fumi with the Shadow with the strike here. And now the Lord is going on the base on the top.
Okay, marching in from the top, electrifying beats going up in the middle here, but Carabel needs to pull back again with that penalty zone. But Sally didn't really pin down anybody, but for Chinchao trying to force it back and turning down the Lord Buddy with the Tauropart memory, leaving Tal only a bit of a HP, and GPX is still able to defend all of this up. But from Bigetron Era, they really need to push back here again, still putting on pressure, still putting on the vibe here with the minion going to end in the middle lane. But then again, a Feather Airstrike put in the right time. Violet getting stunned, but sadly that Bravest Fighter didn't really got the chance to finish it off with a combination of the Feather Airstrike. But then again, going on, Circling Eagle onto the backside with a penalty zone again. But Sally didn't really help anyone. A mega kill from the side of Vival here, leaving GPX only 4 people left.
Oh, Vival need to be careful, need to get back as soon as possible, despite that they are still 5 members. And now they're going for the Justice Blade along with the Feather Strike. But that Chinchao diving in, maybe chasing over that one, but Vival, the marketing is gone. counterpart memory is being forced to use to put back the caramel one.
Okay, getting again Bigetron Era trying to fly back here with Tal, but it's two just up front and a unstoppable from Vivo penalty zone up to the Violet, but sadly leaving him only stunned here with another double kill from
Triple
Vivo.
kill?
Okay, let's go in, not too aggressive. Okay, Caramel and a killing spree, just a mega kill, but Bigetron Era could not be stopped.
It's not gonna be that easy to stop Bigetron Era at that particular moment. That moment is just like the snowball effect is real. How they are able to rotate around, how they are able to play around with those drop, and that lapu lapu, that is just like an enjoy movement right there. And here you go, we are gonna be witnessing the highlight here. We can see from the early stages how the Vivo was having the double kill in the very early situation. It was a huge slap towards GPX side. And even at this one, Tal was trying to avoid the war, but she is unable to do so. And this penalty zone is actually a very good one, but again, without any backup or follow-up damage, it will be nothing. Jinja was having that blazing duet, but sadly, the battle mirror image was not ready, so she is unable to do something regarding that. And that counterpart memory from Chal, she just know that she needs to play quite early, since that counterpart memory will be more maximized on that early stage of the game. And Tal doing a very good job to always try to open up the way, but it's not gonna be that easy. I was mentioning this before, but going against a Grok, going against a Martes that always checking on the bushes is just not easy to be handled. So yeah, they are able to secure the third game here on the hand of Bigetron Era, and we'll be going for the fourth match, but the fourth game, and this is the match MVP Chal with 309, 80% KP and 932 GPM. This is very high, to be honest, with that Heptasis, Malefic Roar, Rose Gold Meteor, Demon Hunter Sword, and along with Wind of Nature.
Okay, our match MVP here with BTR Shell at 309 KDA, and let's just see. Oh wow, the scoreboard, it's 1-15. It's just too much here. Even so, BTR Shell got that Malefic Roar, that Rose Gold for like insurance, of course, adding to that shield, and with that DHS, it's just purely executed. After that, from Vivo was so active, opening up that that decimation to clear off that way. It's just purely clean, and not to mention that from Chinzy really helped in with that feather airstrike, but Fumi got that executed very well for Chinzy to follow up. Not to mention that Vivian is being one of the initiators for Bigetron Era. It's just so superb.
Now it's 115. It was like a huge differences over the kills here.